18 and verse 24. And it says, but when the righteous turneth away from his righteousness and commit iniquity and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth.
All the abominations that the wicked man doeth. What? Eat pork, commit adultery, worshiping Cesare, show him that right there. You start worshiping Cesare, right? Eating pork, being an adulteress, being an idol, you know, doing wicked ass shit, man. Whatever wicked shit the motherfuckers think of, man. Go ahead.
And it says, but when the righteous, it says, but when the righteous turneth away from his righteousness and committeth iniquity and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth, shall he live?
Shall he live? Right? Let's see what the Lord says, man.
All his righteousness that
because what? He think he's supposed to live, right? The Lord love everybody. I can eat pork.
Yeah.
I can sleep with my neighbor's wife.
The law is done away with.
Yeah, the law done away with. I could be a fucking faggot. The Lord love me. But it says, should they live?
It says, all his righteousness that he hath done shall not be mentioned.
If a righteous man, all the righteousness you have done, it won't even be mentioned, man. It's gonna be forgotten. If you're basically a righteous man and you go back to being a damn heathen, everything you did that was righteous will be forgotten. Thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible, man. You know? Go ahead.
And it says, all his righteousness that he hath done shall not be mentioned.
Shall not be mentioned.
In his trespass that he hath trespassed, and in his sin that he hath sinned, in them shall he die.
In his sins you will die, man. And that's point blank. Point blank. You know? The Most High made the world. He made the world for many, but the world to come for a few, man. You know? So this is not no. It's just 144,000, man. The elect, man, from the four corners of the globe. That's not a lot, man. That's less. That's less than the 1% of the world, man. That's like less than the percent.
That's 100 to what do they say?
Yeah, it's like,
of a number.
yeah, it's to the one in 1,000, 10,000 of the world. 1 in 144,000 of the world. That number is small, man.
Yeah.
When you consider 7 billion people on the planet.
And that goes hand in hand with the same thing with Noah. With Noah and his family, that was a small number. That goes with Lot and 3 people delivered out of Sodom. That's a small number. So that shows the Most High is not a power that changes. We constantly read that shows he's dealing with a small number, and that number that is going to repopulate Israel. All our people are going to come back through the loins of those elect, and they're going to come back and be righteous and be in their right minds. They're not going to want to go off. It's not even going to be in their makeup to go off. And it says, verse 25.
Nah, I'm gonna read this one.
Okay.
So it's all about the elect, man, doing what they supposed to do, so we can stand before the throne, man. If I don't see this, get Revelation 7, 13. Oh, okay. Because I was going to back you up on something. Because like the brother said, this is Genesis 18 and 20. And the Lord Yahweh said, because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous, I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it, which is come unto me, and it not, I will know. And the men turned their faces from thence and went towards Sodom. But Abraham stood yet before Yahweh. And Abraham drew near and said, Wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked? Question. Peradventure, there be 50 righteous within the city. Wilt thou also destroy and not spare the place for the 50 righteous that are therein? He says, that be far from thee to do after this manner to slay the righteous with the wicked. And it says, and that the righteous shall be as the wicked that be far from thee. Shall not the judge of all the earth do right? Because Abraham was trying to get Lot saved out of there.
Yep.
Because he knew that's where he was, man. And that sin in Sodom had grew so big, so the Lord was finna destroy that whole fucking place, man. And Abraham probably was like, damn, he gonna destroy everybody? You know, it's gotta be somebody righteous in that place, right? But it's agreed on, it says, and the Lord said, if I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare all the place there for their sakes. And Abraham answered and said, behold, now I have taken upon me to seek unto the Lord, which am but dust and ashes. Peradventure, there shall lack 5 of 50 righteous. Will I destroy all the city for the lack of 5? And he said, I will find there 40 and 5. I will not destroy it. And if you keep going on down, it goes all the way down to, it gets to like 10 people. So you can read the rest because, you know, we're just showing you. I was just backing up what the brother said, you know, basically. But you can read it for yourself, man, you know. Jake got to do some studying too, shit.
Yeah, get in there.
So it's all about us, man, coming out here on these highways and byways, being a fool for Yahweh Shai's sake, that we can be able to stand in that day, man. That you'll be able to stand when all these pearls come and all these horrors come on this to America, when martial law comes, the thermonuclear destruction, the chip, you know, those are perilous times that's coming. And like we just said, the Lord made the world for many, but the world will come for a few. So that's telling you that everybody ain't gonna be saved, man. It's gonna be a lot of death, man. A lot of people gonna basically die, man. It's gonna be a lot of death, man, in America. Revelation 7:13.
This is Revelation 7, verse 13. And it says, and one of the elders answered, saying unto me, what are these that are arrayed in white robes? And whence comest they?
That's the elect. Go ahead.
And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said to me, these are they which came out of great tribulation.
These are they that came out of great tribulation. We was going over the tribulations earlier. Right? Coming out here on these highways and byways, man. Putting your life on the line out here. When the famine, the pestilence, when martial law comes, when the famine and the race riots, man. The chip when it comes, concentration camps, man. You know, thermonuclear destruction, man. You know, just the tribulation, man. Those the elect, you know. They got what? They got tried as gold is tried in the fire, man, and they come through the fire.
Yep.
You know, we read that in the beginning.
Purified.
Go ahead.
And it says, and he said unto me, Sir, thou knowest. And he said to me, these are they which came out of great tribulation, and washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb.
They were made pure, man. They were purified, made whole again. Separate, holiness. Go ahead.
And it says, they shall hunger, Salaki, verse 15. Therefore, all day before the throne of Yahweh and serve him day and night in his temple.
And that's what we do. We serve him day and night. What is it now? It's nighttime. We out here serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. And tomorrow, Lord willing, brother's gonna be going out today serving him. We serve him even if we're not on the streets. In our regular day-to-day life, we send up prayers, man. And we stay living our life by these guidelines that have been put before us, man. Constantly, day and night, man. That's our job. That's our life. That's our lot. Lord willing, that's our lot to be the elect. You know.
It says, therefore, verse 15. Therefore, all they before the throne. It says, therefore, are they before the throne of the Most High, and serve Him day and night in His temple, and he that sitteth on the throne shall dwell among them.
That's Yahweh Shai dwelling. Read that again.
And it says, therefore all they Salaki, therefore are they before the throne of Yahweh, and serve Him day and night in His temple, and he that sitteth on the throne shall dwell among them.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man.
And it says, this is the book of Revelations 21 and verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men.
The tabernacle of the Most High is with men. That's straightforward statement right there. It didn't say women, right? It didn't say men dressing like women. It said men.
Men.
The tabernacle, man. This truth is with the men, man.
And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and He will dwell with them, and they shall be His people, and the Most High Himself shall be with them, and be their power.
He gonna be our power, man, forever and ever, man. We're gonna have all the possessions, right? We're gonna have slaves. We're gonna have everything we wanted, man. We're gonna have the finest of wine. We're gonna have the finest of living, the finest houses. You know, we're gonna have chariots. We're gonna have other planets. The whole possession of the basic universe is coming back to the Israelites, man. That's beauty, man. You know, and I'm gonna back you up too. On one, you can break it down. This second Ezra, 2 and 42. I Ezra saw upon the mount of Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, with songs.
And that's the elect, and the 144,000, or 1/3 of Israel. That's out of number. You couldn't number them. That means it's a vast number. That's why you can't, and they're not gonna, like elders tell us, they're not all gonna come looking like carbon copy robots. They're gonna be multi-diverse. You know, multi-diverse. You're not gonna be able to notice, oh damn, that's an Israelite. It's gonna be different nations and different people come looking like who knows what. That's why John said, who you know, thou knowest. I don't know who they are. Keep going.
Verse 43. And it says, and in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature.
And that's Yahweh Shai.
Taller than all the rest. And upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted.
That means he had more of a power. Because what is he now? That goes into Revelation, where he took the book, and all the elders and the beasts fell down and worshipped him. When he took that book and he sat at the right hand of the Father, he was exalted, and he walked the path that the Most High set before him to walk, and that was to go upon that cross and to take that work upon himself, and to take the sins of himself and of the elect, which is going to bring in the whole rest of the nation through his blood. That's how he's exalted, because that's what he did. He didn't just get exalted for no reason. He did what the Most High wanted him to do, and he received what was that glory.
And it says, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly.
Because that was a marvelous sight, because that's seeing the elect triumph. That's looking at the end game. You notice some of them good movies, you see the end of it. If the end ain't right, the whole movie's out of whack. So what was Ezra looking at? He was looking at the end of all of this. Most they don't see the end of this tunnel. That's why they go through the motions. They're not looking at the end of it. They're just in the tunnel. The elect men's got the Most High putting in our mind to see the end goal, man. That's why you constantly talk about the kingdom. You constantly want to be on heavenly things. You fellowship with the brothers, which is part of the kingdom. That's a part of the main kingdom right there. It says the kingdom of heaven is within you. So right now we're building the kingdom spiritually and somewhat physically. When brothers are fellowshipping and we have a brotherhood again. Because it said in the curses that your eyes shall be evil towards that brother. So the Lord's taking somewhat of these curses off of us to allow us the brotherhood again.
Con.
You know, that's a beautiful thing.
Con. It says, verse 45, verse 44, so I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Now they are crowned and receive palms. Con.
Go ahead.
When you look that word palms up, right? That word